Somewhere between Iran and Oman, there's a stretch of seawater about 21 miles wide at its narrowest point. You've probably never thought about it once in your entire life. And almost everything in your day quietly depends on it. It is called the Strait of Hormuz. Roughly 1/5 of all the oil on Earth moves through that single narrow gap every single day, on tankers as long as skyscrapers laid on their sides. 20% of the planet's oil, squeezed through a channel you could cross in a small boat before lunch. Here is the part nobody likes to sit with. That strait can close. It does not take a full-blown war. It does not take an invasion. A few mines drifting in the water, a couple of damaged tankers, insurance companies deciding the route is suddenly too risky to cover, and the traffic simply stops. The oil stops moving. Maybe not forever, maybe only for a few weeks. But a few weeks is all it takes to turn that gas pump on your corner into a problem you cannot solve. Let me walk you through how fast it actually moves. Day 1. The market does your panicking for you. Oil prices spike overnight, and by the time you have had your coffee, the number on the station sign has already climbed. That part is just numbers. Annoying, not dangerous. Day 2 and 3 is when it gets real, because that is when the people start reacting. They see the price climbing, they hear the word shortage on the news, and they do the most human thing imaginable. They all go top off their tanks at the same time. A gas station holds a few days of normal demand. It does not hold one single afternoon of panic demand. Those underground tanks run dry in hours. And here is the piece almost everyone misses. It was never really about your car. Everything you eat, everything stacked on every shelf in every store, arrived on a truck that burns diesel. When fuel turns scarce and expensive, the trucks are the first thing to slow down. Within a week, the grocery shelves start going bare, not because the food ran out somewhere, but because it could not get to you. The dry pump is just the first domino, the one you can actually see. So what do you do about it? Because I am not here to frighten you and then walk away. First, and this one is completely free, never let your tank fall below half. Because half a tank is the entire difference between calmly filling up on a quiet Tuesday and sitting in a line that wraps around the block on a Friday with everyone else. Top off at half, starting now, while nothing is wrong. Second, keep a little stabilized fuel at home. A couple of cans, treated so it stays good, stored somewhere ventilated and well away from the house. Not a hoard, just enough that being stranded is never the thing that gets you. Third, and this is the big one, stop thinking about gasoline and start thinking about your shelves. Keep 2 to 4 weeks of shelf-stable food and water in your home at all times, not bought in a panic, bought slow and boring, a few extra cans every grocery run, so that the day the trucks stall, you simply do not care. You are not in any line. You are home. Fourth, keep some cash on hand. When the systems get stressed, the card readers and the ATMs are the first things to stutter, and the person holding paper money is the person who still gets to buy what is left. None of this asks you to predict the future. You do not have to know whether that strait closes next month or never closes at all. That is the whole point of doing it now. It costs you almost nothing on every day you turn out to be wrong, and it saves you everything on the one day you turn out to be right. The people who get hurt in a fuel shock are not the unlucky ones. They are the ones who waited until the sign at the station finally told them to start. By then, the line is already around the block. If this is the kind of thinking you want more of, do me one favor. Subscribe, tap the bell so the next one actually reaches you, and drop a comment telling me how far you would get on whatever is in your tank right now. I read them. Stay ready.